screw ups, making it snappy.
What's up, guys? Welcome to a special Double Town edition of the Screw Up Snappy. So you're on with Mon,
And with Dawn.
and we make our own opportunities in the span of timed minutes. So I didn't say 10 minutes because Ton would explain, why this is a double down edition of the Snappy. So yeah, but before that, we have two guests for you guys. So, please go ahead and introduce yourselves. Whoever wants to go first.
Hi, I'm Amanda Javier. I'm a college student and I post videos on TikTok. They're fun.
Nice.
Welcome.
Hi, my name is Gabby Santiago. I'm also a college student, first year actually, and I also post TikToks for fun too.
All
Man,
right.
remember when we were college students, Tom?
Yeah, I guess not naman too long ago, but long enough ago. Those were the days, no, stress filled and all right. So how does it work is we have a timer. So we're gonna time 20 minutes and then wherever the convo goes along and then whatever's said or left unsaid after that, we'll just leave it as is. Yeah, everyone just have fun, have a good time. This is just a super chill environment. Yeah. So all right. In 3, 2, 1. All right. So let's put aside the influencer side of you guys first. Let's just go into the content creation because at this point I think we've had like maybe 20 plus content creators and TikTokers already on the show. But yeah, everyone's story is completely different. And I think out of all of them, you guys are like the youngest guests we've ever had on the show. And it's really nice to see that people are starting content creation so early because I think especially during COVID and the pandemic when everyone had a lot of free time, that's when this sudden burst of content creators started popping up, right? That's why everyone's on TikTok now and like posting stuff, and a lot of people are getting opportunities to become like influencers and to like promote products and stuff like that. So how did you guys start like posting on TikTok? Were you just like bored during COVID and you're like, oh, everyone's saying to go on TikTok, so I'm gonna try it out, and then boom, picked up your following, and then that was that.
For me, I started posting on TikTok before COVID was a thing.
Oh,
Yeah, like before like TikTok was a thing. When it switched like musically to TikTok, that's when I started posting. But it was like the cringy videos with my friends and like it
Yeah.
wasn't how it is today. And then I don't know, like it started getting views, and then a few months when COVID happened, that's when things started to like more attraction.
that's pretty cool
Actually,
that you started like before COVID.
I know everyone was like, "What's TikTok?" I was like,
Yeah, 2019, I was kind
"Get
of
on
like,
the
why
app."
are people dancing over there together? Like, what's happening?
I'd be like in class, I'd just like do random stuff, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm on TikTok." Yeah, that's it.
actually, same thing for me too. Like, I used to use Musically, like that app, and then like after that, I was like over that phase. I was like, no, it's kind of cringe, and then suddenly like TikTok started blowing up, and then for fun, like I started having fun with it, and then I do it with my classmates, um, and like I never really took it seriously, so yeah, it was more for fun long and just having fun with it.
Yeah, I mean that's what's important. Just having fun. I mean, it's a it's a platform to just be you, online essentially, diba? And yeah, it's crazy talaga that there are some people who are on TikTok like before the pandemic. I mean, I never even heard of TikTok before the pandemic. I thought it was like born during the pandemic even. So yeah, I mean it's crazy. There's also a lot of influencers on TikTok nowadays. So, I mean, I know Ton said we're not gonna like dabble into the influencer side, but like, have you guys considered,
They
probably
have
influencing stuff?
done some. They've
Oh,
done a
they
few.
have.
Yeah.
They've done a few. But have you considered like really like pushing
Like
for it?
doing it like more, like make that your main offer
Mm.
content. Because parang a lot of the influencers who we had at that time of our show when we had them, they weren't doing it so much yet. Like they were
Yeah.
getting into it palang. And then now they're like full on that, like, and they post every day on Instagram. And I can't imagine having to have that kind of schedule where you're like, oh shit, I gotta post something today to, like, get my followers up, and like so people see that the products I'm wearing, I have to tag because the brands want this kind of deliverable from me or something like that.
Yeah. So do you guys like want to take the next step? So yeah.
For me, I stray away from it, like the
Mm.
influencer side. Like as much as I don't accept every brand deal and this and that because I don't want to be known. Like TikTok for me is just fun. It's not like a job
Yeah.
where, yeah. So it's really just fun videos for me.
Okay, great.
Yeah, same here. Like, I never really thought of taking it too seriously. It was just more of a platform for me to be myself and just have fun and just, post videos that I enjoy doing. Yeah.
Mm. It's very refreshing, because yeah, a lot of people that we've had who are on TikTok are pretty much like influencers talaga. Like, some it's their job because it's a very viable career option nowadays, diba? I mean, we're evolving and everything's done online, especially when the pandemic started, diba? So yeah, but for you guys, diba, to like just have
Stick to
fun
the
pa
fun
rin.
side.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stick to the fun side, the casual side, diba? It's great. And I mean, you guys are students, diba? College students. I mean, focus sempre sa studies
Yeah.
muna and all that, diba? So
Do you guys find it difficult to kind of balance like your daily lives now and then being also on this platform with like such a well, you guys have pretty big followings, huh? Like it's not nothing for sure. Like you guys have fan bases behind you. So do you find any like struggle or difficulty in having to balance out like spending time with family and friends and studying also, and then also having to, I mean, not having to, but like finding time to, have fun on TikTok and other platforms also?
I don't know. Like for me, I'm always on TikTok, so it's like I have time for TikTok because like every day I'm just like scrolling. Um, but with school being online, it's kind of manageable to balance everything out. So for me, like I didn't really have a problem balancing. Plus, it was like just for fun. If I had time to do it, I'll do it. If I don't, I won't post. So yeah, it's like
That's good. Good on you for like taking the initiative. Just be like, nah, if I don't have the time, if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna do it.
I mean, because it's like I post it because I want to post it. If I
Yeah.
post it because I have to post it, it's like
You're not having fun
nakakawalang
anymore.
gana. Yeah,
it's your
it's like
job, na. It's like that.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't get a lot of brand deals, so I'm not as busy as like other influencers. And yeah, again, same thing. Like I only do it because I want to do it. Like I don't really have I'm not like I don't really need to post it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, when you mentioned about that, you don't really get enough like brand deals. I know you guys like
Yeah.
do it for fun, lang, diba? But how does it feel still whenever brands do reach out to you?
Yeah, like
Diba?
how
Even
did you
though you're
guys
not
feel when you first got reached
influencers,
out to?
diba?
Yeah,
They still reach out to you. How does it feel like
that must
getting
have been like,
those?
oh wow, like like
Mm,
people see me on this platform, like they want to have me promote their product.
mm,
It's a nice feeling actually, like getting brands. But then again, like you also have to like um take into consideration like what brand you're trying to promote to other people. Like, do you want to promote this brand,
Yeah,
or do you actually like it? Are you giving like reliable reviews? Yeah.
Same for me. Like I don't know when brands reached out at first, I was like, oh my gosh, is this like a scam or something? Like why do they
I can
want
understand the
me?
initial like
Yeah, I
this
was
doesn't
like,
sound so real.
yeah, I was like, me, like what? And then I don't know, it started happening. And then I was really picky with what I wanted because I
mm.
didn't want to also promote certain things that I don't really use.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
So
course.
yeah.
yeah, so also the brands that just send you stuff without you having to promote them, I was like, okay, wow, like that's
Mm.
really that's a plus. the TikTok side. But yeah, like I don't know. For me, it was shocking at first, but I'm happy about some stuff. Yeah, and you.
Free stuff, diba? Nothing
Yeah,
beats
you're
free
like, sure,
stuff.
people want to reach out to me. Why not? I'll post it there. Free stuff.
Mm-hmm. But I like what you mentioned that you're very, well, hindi naman very, pero that you pick the brands that you want to work with, diba? Because, yeah, well, why promote something that you don't like use, diba? Or want to use, diba? Because if you promote something, then, people see it, diba? You're basically like the model for the product, diba? And you don't want to be like a fake person trying to promote this, but you don't really use it, diba? So, ayun, the little things that are important to keep in mind then, di ba, being a content creator, di ba? So, it's good that you guys have like a grasp of like that. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think we've had a few people on the show that they really say that they're particular about the brands that they work with. Not naman to be like douchey about it, but more because they're
Yeah.
trying to get stuff that aligns with their own personal brand, right? Because
Mm.
they're trying to figure out through this process of content creation and now through micro influencing, like what kind of brand that they wanna show the world that they have and all of that. So do you guys kind of do that too? Because I mean, even if you don't go into the influencing side of the career and all, you guys are content creators now forever. So you kind of have your own like special like niche that you follow and stuff. Like whether or not it looks random when it's on like TikTok, there's always like a similar like thing in the kind of content that you put out because it still is a part of you that you're sharing with everyone. So do you guys kind of think about that, like whether or not you should post something that may not align with like the other stuff that you posted, or it's really just no, it's fun, like I want to try it, I'm gonna put that out.
For me, I post just whatever I want. Like, it's actually difficult to find like a personal brand for yourself. So like, as of right now, like I'm just posting whatever I want. Like sometimes I'd be posting like beauty content, and sometimes I'm just like posting like Shrek talks for some reason. So it's just all about having fun for me.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah. I think in the start when like the whole influencer thing and TikTok started rising, I was so picky. I was like, what's my niche? Like, what do I like if I'm gonna be on TikTok? What do I post?
Yeah.
But then, like, I started realizing it's so unhealthy for me, like mentally, to keep up with like that. That's why I try to stay away from the influencer side and just like no, like it's so unhealthy for me. Like I'll just post whatever I want, like whether that would be like a random video and then the next one would be like I don't know. It's just not important for me.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
good to hear. I think that's how it should
Mm.
be. Like
Yeah, and
it's
for
it's
all the
very
influencing.
draining mentally to
Mm.
have to like worry about, because we know people who have like they've said like, oh, after my first video blew up, they kind of have this hope and expectation that the next one will be the same, and then when the next one bombs, they lose all of their like passion for doing it, and that's so sad because that's not how doing it should be. It should be fun talaga. Like if we could, maybe we'd have an option where we could just hide the number of views, right? Because if anything, it's really just for you, and then bahala na lang how many people see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like super true. Like I used to, when videos would blow up before, I was like, okay, I'll start posting more videos of this, and then they wouldn't blow up the same way, and I was like, oh, and then it makes you start getting in this mindset of like, I want likes, I want views, like
Yeah.
this and that, and then obviously like I learned from that whole toxic mindset, and I was like, this isn't how it should be for me. So that's why.
Yes, everyone out there, take notes from that. Like that's really how it should be. Because social media, sadly, as fun as it is and as like engaging as it is, it's also one of the biggest like leeways for stress for a lot of people, right? Because you put all of these expectations on yourself to be this kind of person that you may not want to be, but because the whole world is watching you, parang it gets so intimidating to balance being yourself and being somebody who you think other people will want to see.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, social media is a place, should be a place where you have fun, like, what you guys mentioned, and not be a cause of like stress, diba? I mean, it kind of defeats the purpose if you're on social media and you're stressed, diba? So yeah, I mean, it's very commendable, the two of you, for having like that mindset, like viewing social media as like, you know, not as something you have to be like, perfect when you're on social media, and like you have to do this, you have to do that, like for like the people watching your content, diba? So yeah, like just do you, post whatever you want, diba? Have fun doing it. Don't feel like the pressure of like keeping up with what people might say. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it's just an extension to like, um, your life, diba? Just putting your stuff out there and like having fun. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool because I think a lot of people who are noticing now how big content creation is, they kind of want to be where you guys are now. Like you guys have a lot, like you guys have a really like great and long like journey ahead. Like I'm sure your channel is just gonna blow up after this, but there are people who are like younger than you guys who maybe want to be where you guys are now. So do you have any like advice that you'd want to give people who may want to consider doing content creation or even being micro influencers, especially doing content for fun? Because us personally also, that's how we feel it should be. Like as much as great as like money making is, right, and everything, because like more views will may get you more money, but like at the end of the day you're really doing this for you. And when you look back at all of this, all you're gonna see is like how you remember doing all of these things and having all these memories. Like it's gonna be the most important to you out of all the people who watch it. So
An advice I would give would probably be just be yourself. Like you don't have to compare yourself to other people. Like just do what you want to do what you love, enjoy what you're doing, and don't be too pressured to get views or likes. Because what's important is that you're enjoying what you're doing and you love what you're doing. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, mine would be similar. Like, don't bend your personality just for views and likes. Like, just stay true to who you are, and if people, vibe with it, and you get views, then that's good. But like, there's some scenarios where you have to bend your personality in order to gain something. And I think you should just be yourself. Yeah.
Nice. Very, very commendable.
Very wise words.
Yeah.
I'm learning stuff too. So, it's great.
Yeah, for sure. And like what you guys are doing is great because it's obviously like benefiting so many other people as well to see you guys having so much fun. And you guys may be the reason why other people will get on the platform too in the future. You never know. So you guys just gotta keep doing what you're doing because the world needs more content creators right now, honestly, in a time where everything's so gloomy and unpredictable, right? This has kind of been our escape from reality. And now that it's becoming more like reality, like that's even better. So you never know in the future. So you guys should just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, so we have one last question. It has nothing to do with content creation or anything like that. So this is something that we usually ask all of the guests that we have in this mini-sode like series. Me and Mon hand like wrote 30 questions. It's super all over the place and random. And we numbered them 1 to 30. So we're gonna have each of you pick a number, and then whatever the question is, you guys just answer it na lang.
I
So,
look at their faces. They thought
yeah,
they were
they're
going to
like,
answer 30
the-
questions.
no, don't worry,
Like
don't worry.
30.
They're really funny. Like, yeah,
Only
and
one lang. Only one.
yeah,
One
just pick
each.
one each. So whoever wants to go first, just pick a number between 1 and 30.
I'll go with 24.
24.
24.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is so random. What word do you always mispronounce or misspell?
Oh my gosh. I can't spell. That's the thing. Like, if you ask my friends, they're gonna be like, don't ask Amanda how to spell.
Hmm.
I don't know. That's so hard. I'll just go with the. This is so hard. I need to think. Um, I feel like any Tagalog word, I have a hard time spelling.
Any Tagalog word.
Yeah, especially like the big words like nakakapag pag. Yes, yeah, I can't
Nakakapagabag.
pronounce it.
I can't even say
Yeah.
it right now.
Nakakapagaba.
Yeah.
Wait, I can also, I don't want to try. We're gonna
I
get
can't spell that. So yeah.
Spell and say for all of us probably. All right.
Okay. I guess I'm next. I'll choose number 14.
14. What's the most embarrassing answer you've ever given in class?
Mm.
Gosh, embarrassing answer. I don't think I have an
The wrong
embarrassing
one.
answer. I don't think I've had an experience because like I don't usually like recite this often. Or like when I do recite, like I'm confident with my answer. But I can just say like an embarrassing moment in class.
Well, that
Or-
works too. I mean, anything that you're open to sharing, go
okay.
ahead.
So like back in my junior year in high school, because like I'm a really tiny person and we used to have like lockers in our classrooms. I could fit inside the locker. So what they did, I went in and then my classmates like locked me in there. And then the
Oh,
teacher
shit.
came in. Yeah, the teacher came in and like, she's like taking attendance and they all prayed and I was still stuck in the locker and I was like messaging my classmate like, can you please let me out? Like I'm so scared now. And then, like when he let me out, like I tried to go out so quietly, but like my foot hit the locker and it's like a metal locker. So like everybody turned their heads and they just see me crawling out of the locker. So
That
yeah,
is
that's like an embarrassing.
hands down
That's
the
pretty
best
funny.
answer we've ever gotten. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. That's
Mm. Yeah. That was great. Thank you for that.
yeah. Thanks for nice
Mm.
note to end on.
Mm.
All right, and that was 20 minutes. See,
Whoa.
look at that. We actually made it sakta like in 20 minutes. So props to
Mm.
you guys. Like, that was pretty smooth convo, no awkward anything. So pretty good. Do you guys want to plug any of your socials? You want people to follow you, or do you guys want to remain low key? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's up to you,
Um,
honestly.
Follow my Instagram, Amanda Javier, and yeah, my TikTok's Ensa Amanda.
Oh, that's a good name. Nice.
Oh,
That's pretty
yeah.
good.
Got hungry.
my my Instagram is Gabby.Santiago and my TikTok is Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Oh, it's food
Oh,
also.
that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
also good. Nice.
The irony right there.
Now I'm really hungry. I want Cheetos
Ensaymada
now
and
also.
flaming hot Cheetos, anyone?
All right. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being with us. This was like really fun and very insightful. I didn't expect it to get that deep into the social
Yeah,
media talk of
dude.
things. I think it's just stuff that we've all been thinking about recently, and then now that we brought up the topic, we're kind of just like, yeah, that's how we see the world right now. And yeah,
It's a good reminder, yeah.
yeah. It's also really nice for us to bring people together like this because it's very rare now. We used to do this quite a bit in our other podcasts, but recently it's become like we get people that we know talaga together. And to have two people who share the same interests but haven't met each other, it's also nice to have them come together on our platform because that's really part of what we're trying to show the world na even in a time where there's literally no reason to be in touch with anybody or meet new people because we're all stuck behind screens. Like we can still make opportunities like this happen for some people. So yeah, we hope that you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Of course. And yeah, this has been another Screw Up Snappy. We will see you guys in the next episode.